bukan pecandu loh ya. Itu perlu di-highlight dalam hal ini.
Oke, kalau gimana kalau pecandunya?
Pecandunya sendiri diperkirakan sekitar 900.000 orang.
900.000 orang.
Hi the people of tomorrow, my name is Ayudhea Tannika from UKRIDA Wacana Christian University, Kopertis Wilayah 3 for Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi 2015. Today I would like to share you about my idea about anti-drug vaccine as an interventional standpoint in rehabilitation therapy for drug abusers. Has increased significantly through this decade. The age range of drug abusers in Indonesia has also widened as well, from 50 years old to 30 and 20 years old. This is such an unwanted situation because drugs can absolutely decrease the potency of young generations in Indonesia. Threaten not only the drug users' life and future, but also our nation's future as well. A lot of effort have been done by the government and related institutions, but unfortunately, the effort has not been enough to decrease the prevalence number of drug users in Indonesia. Compliance in people who have been or are in drug rehabilitation therapy makes them susceptible to reuse the drugs. The major thing that causes this situation is the desire to feel again the happy feeling and the pleasure that can come from drugs. Death from drugs overdosage can be avoided not only by diminishing the number of drug supply in Indonesia, but also by reversing the side effects from drugs abstinence period by using medication. Naloxone is the medication recommended by the World Health Organization or WHO that can be administered immediately after a person experiences an abstinence period. But naloxone cannot help us reducing the prevalence number of drug abusers in Indonesia. Because one thing that has to be noted here is not our effort to help the nearly died people because of drug abstinence period, but our effort to decrease or diminish one's dependence to drugs. Due to those reasons above, I try to give you an idea of the usage of anti-drug vaccine as an intervention in drug rehabilitation therapy. This vaccine is administered by giving an antigen exposure to induce body's immune system to produce antibodies. And then later, in the second exposure, the antibodies will bind to the drug molecule in the bloodstream and then prevent it to enter the brain. So, the person in drug rehabilitation therapy will not feel the same kind of feeling, the same kind of pleasure and happy feeling from drugs anymore. I hope this mechanism can prevent the usage or reuse the drugs from drug rehabilitation therapy and decrease the prevalence number of drug abusers in Indonesia.